YouTube, welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Update with me, The Machine. I appreciate you guys checking out all the videos so far in NHL 20. Also, like I always say, like the video and subscribe on the road to 1,000. And thank you guys for the comments on the previous videos. We go over them in every single Ultimate Update once a week, every Monday. I appreciate it. Let's hop right into it. I've already filmed this once, and the microphone was a little weird, so I had to redo this. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video because I've had to now do it twice. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about the new event, Beast Mode. Beast Mode also looking like a Halloween-esque event. I really like the card art on these cards, especially whenever you get them to the 92 with the boost. And yes, I say 92 and these cards are 86s. But if you use, in my opinion, what is the best line in all of Hockey Ultimate Team right now, it is this pair on the screen. The Avalanche Express and Illusionist, Kucherov and McKinnon with XP Will Smith. Now, you can get Will Smith I believe it's a 91 overall is what I have him at maxed out with the XP tokens. With 92 McKinnon and Kucherov, which is absolutely disgusting. The event, I really like that they brought back the upgradable, the ability to get an 81 and boost it up to an 86, and with the line chems and boost, it does help as well the fact that you can turn those cards into 92s. I believe McKinnon has a 98 excel in speed, which is absolutely just disgusting. I really am a fan of the Beast Mode event. I think it is the best event we've gotten in NHL 26 thus far, and I don't think that I don't think it's going to turn worse. I think it's going to be good. I know a lot of people have said something about the cost of fodder to build these cards. I feel like this event is forcing us to burn our fodder to then buy real packs. I think that's the only downside to it because it does take 50 upgrade tokens to get them from an 81 to an 86. Keep in mind, you can also get them to a 87 by just building the starter and not building the tokens to upgrade them. Highly recommend doing it, though, because getting a +6 on them and having them with that high speed, incredible. Like I said, I know a lot of people think the Lindros line is really good, especially when it's full boosted and he reverse hits like a monster truck. Excuse me. This is probably the best line. Like I said, Kucherov, McKinnon, and Will Smith. I've tried Schmaltz as well. Before anyone says no, Schmaltz is better. Team of the week, Schmaltz. Pump the brakes. I did 20 games with Schmaltz, 20 games with Will Smith, and Will Smith was A, more noticeable on the ice, and B, had more points and a better plus-minus. Take that how you want it. Maybe I'll put up a video of the difference in my team of how they do in like 5 games each, and I'll do like a highlight of Schmaltz versus Smith. But truthfully, Will Smith with Cooch and McKinnon, solid line. This event is good. The cards are good. Lauzon, Otter, Sanheim. I have almost all 5. The last one I have yet to build is Travis Sanheim. I'm working on it, but I really like these cards and the way they look, the way they play. The card art is awesome. Beast Mode is machine approved. Let me know your guys' opinions so far of this event and who you guys are anticipating to get or wanting to get as MSPs for week number 2. Let's get into the comment section of the video. We have 2 comments that unfortunately are getting cut off from the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust those. But what one of them is saying is Jordan right there is saying he loves the chemistries. If you guys remember last video, we kind of talked about line chems and if we liked them, if we didn't like them. I really enjoy the line chems. I have to agree with Jordan. We'll touch more on that in a second, though, because we're going to look at these comments here. First comment is, why are you covering your face in the thumbnail? Well, Owen, because I was thinking, because I asked a question on the thumbnail and in the title of the video. That is the only reason why. I did give you a heart the last time I tried to record this. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate you very much. Pens fan for life here. Overall, loving the game, and I'm not playing it every single day. I wish I could do that. And he's loving the content as well. Whether you mean you're loving the game's content or my content, love to hear it, love to see it, because this game is a lot of fun. If you're enjoying my content, like Pens fan for life is, subscribe to the channel, because Pens fan for life is definitely doing it, and he is always in our Twitch chat as well. Love that man, and hopefully he's having a fantastic day. This is the comment we were just talking about. Also loving the line chemistries. So many good combinations to do that can help boost your favorite players and create so many lineups. That is the biggest thing I love about the chemistry. You can play with a really odd squad, and it is most likely not going to be the same as the person you are on the other side of the ice for. I love that, because you could also get a, let's just say you get a 78 overall Jesse Puljujarvi, and his chem ends up giving him a +5 overall, and then maybe 3 AP or something. Well, now you have a usable Jesse Puljujarvi card that's an 83 overall, 84 overall, whatever that math is. I'm not here to do math. We're here to give the ultimate update. And I just really like that. This game really does a good job at getting you to play how you want to play. Thoughts on making a video or videos going over the best line combos. Maybe go over top 3 line combos for AP, salary, and overall. Both budget-friendly and unlimited budget options. I don't know if others would be interested, but I know I'd watch 100%. Don't have the time to check for all the potential combos. Eric, I am working on it. That is a video series that I am actively working on, and we're going to probably do that once a week as well. So stay tuned for that. I love that idea, and thank you for that. Jordan does say in this one, another pro tip, if you have back buttons on your controller, map one of them to the hustle so you don't have to destroy your L3, because it'll help you hold speed when you're turning and save wear and tear on your controller, because I have gone through 3 controllers this year already. Jordan did correct me on the Willie Nylander, Eichel, Crosby line from the last episode. And this just goes to show, if you guys comment on the video, I'm going to respond to it every week and look at this and give my opinion. And also, maybe we can teach a thing or two to each other or people that are watching the video. Eyes one is Crosby, a Vegas face-off card. So there is a possible +6, including a handful of +5s, which I really like that. Once again, that Sidney Crosby then becomes a 92 overall. And this is where Jordan kind of talks about how he believes the next-gen event is coming soon. I believe it's probably next after this, if you ask me. I think it would be really good. And then he also said Larkin was the first star of the week, so he could see him becoming the 86 team of the week. Drilled it, was absolutely right on that, and that card is nasty. If you guys can get him, make that Dylan Larkin. His card is really good. So that's how I feel about that as well. I want to see, I mean, we're going to see your typical Schaefer, Misa cards, I believe, for a next gen or a next up event. If you ask me, we know we're going to see about 4 to 6 names, but if we're going to get 10 cards total, I would love, as a biased Penguins fan, I would love to see Harrison Brunick or Ben Kindle, because they are making a difference on the pen so far through 8 games, 9 games. I think it would be awesome to get a card like that. And I think they have a potential to really, do well towards the end of the year. So let me know down below who you guys would want to see from your favorite team, or if you have a favorite young player who you would want to see in that event. Because like I said, that event is usually a very, very fun one, but you don't always get the cards that you want that way, sadly. I know I'm like talking and editing things at the same time on the screen. I apologize, but I'm just trying to keep it all fluid and keep it nice and tight for y'all here on the screen. The last comment by Jordan, and like I said, guys, I address every comment on this series every week on Mondays, so make sure you guys comment down below. Jordan says champ cards are irrelevant because only 80 people are getting the 85 and 20 get the 86, and it pisses them off. Let us build them all or get the weekly one for 10 wins. I agree and disagree with this. I agree saying that 10 wins for everyone to get an 85 would be nice and give the top 100 86. The only thing that I disagree with that on is because I think they're wanting to make champs the ultimate sweaty, grindy mode. So even less and less people have that card now. And I think that's what they want, because they want the competitiveness to be in the champs mode. So that's why I think they're doing that. And I don't blame them. I think it's very smart. It definitely gets people to play. But it would be nice to be able to build them with our collectibles. Maybe not every week, but if we're able to, you know what I mean? So, that's just how I feel about that. Maybe it'll, maybe they'll do something different about it. I don't know. Let's go back to our full screen. We'll wrap this video up by saying thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I'm very excited to see what MSPs we get for the Beast mode for week number 2. And also, who do you guys think is going to get Team of the Week this week? Will we see a Team of the Week that is a surprise, or are we going to see, like, who do you guys think it's going to be this week? Who do you want for the champs card? What would make you drop everything you're doing on Wednesday to start playing champs, even if you don't like playing champs? What card would force you to do that? Leave a like on the video. I appreciate you guys very much for watching, and subscribe on the road to 1,000. We'll see you in the next one.